Hi kids, it's Mr. Thor from the woods. It's a beautiful spring day out and the sun is shining. It feels good. This week we're talking about spring. And one thing that I always think of in spring is beavers, because beavers have a lot to do in spring and they're really busy. So that's why I'm here at a beaver pond right now. You can see this big beaver hut behind me and they've been really active. There's lots of signs of beavers, so let's go check some of that out. So you guys, down here by the water, there's another beaver tree. And you can tell the beaver's been here chewing on this. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my teeth are not strong enough to chew through a tree. If you've ever seen a beaver tooth up close, like right here, you would see that they're orange. Now, beaver teeth are orange because they have lots of iron in them. And that makes them super strong so the beaver could actually chew through a tree. Now, a big tree like this is probably a pretty good project for a beaver, but still it might only take them like a night or two to get through this whole tree. Now, if you look on the ground right here, this is a beaver snack. You can see he chewed all the bark and the layer underneath the bark off. That's one of their favorite things to eat. Beavers are vegetarian, so that means they only eat plant food. And underneath the bark is a super sappy layer of tree. So that's what they like to eat. This was a nice beaver snack. There's a couple more on the ground here too. This beaver was hungry. Now, something else about beavers is that you guys know about nocturnal animals. Well, beavers are nocturnal. And right now it's daytime. So the chances are that beavers, we're not gonna see any today because it's the middle of the day. But we'll still go look for more signs of beavers. All right, so something else beavers are doing in the springtime is they're really busy fixing their dams and fixing their huts. So if you look behind me here, beavers made a big wall of mud and sticks. They're actually making a dam right here. And I was here 2 weeks ago and this dam wasn't here at all, so they've been really busy. Now what beavers do is they go to the bottom of the pond and they dredge up, which means they scoop up lots of mud and they bring it here and they push it into a big pile. And then they wiggle it all together with sticks and things and it sticks together to make a dam. Now the next stage would probably be to get some bigger trees and branches in there to hold it together. So let's see what else we can find out here. I know the beavers have been busy. So I'm over here by another beaver tree. And this one was chewed really recently. Actually, I was here 2 nights ago, and since I came at night, the beavers were actually active. And I saw this guy over here chewing on this tree. You can still see all the wood chips on the ground, and actually the sap is still dripping out of the tree because he's been here very recently. Now, when I was watching the beaver over here that night, he kept sitting up, looking at me, and then he would start rubbing his tummy. And I was like, what's the beaver doing? And so I was watching him and he just kept rubbing his tummy like this, and then he'd keep rubbing his body. Well, what I learned is that beaver's tummy, they have these glands and it makes an oil. And they rub up their hands in that oil, and when they rub it on their fur, it helps make their fur waterproof. So when the beavers are swimming around in the water, it helps keep them dry and help them stay warm too. So that's what that beaver was doing. So another thing they'll use that oil for is when they're scooping up that mud to make the dams and stuff, the oil mixes with the mud and it makes a scent. And that tells other beavers, like other beaver families, to stay away because this is their pond. Another thing they'll do is they'll rub their oils around the whole pond, and they actually pee around the pond too. And that makes a stinky scent to tell other beavers to stay away. Now, when I was here the other night, I'm not a beaver, and they were a little bit scared of me. Once they saw me, they had to warn each other that there was somebody near and to get somewhere safe. The way the beavers will do that is they'll swim along the water, and when they see something, they'll lift their tail up and they slap the water really hard. I was actually lucky enough to get a video of that, so I'll show you guys that here. Well, I hope you guys liked the beaver video, and I'll see you next time.